Hi, and welcome to my adventures with MS, or multiple sclerosis. In today's video, I am going to give you a tour of my accessible kitchenette. I will start with a brief overview. We bought an apartment-sized fridge so that I could reach both the refrigerator and the freezer. We had the door installed to open from right to left rather than from left to right. I have both the green bin and the garbage in this drawer. The cutlery and dishes are in these drawers, and the food is in the top cupboard. I refer to this as a kitchenette because I don't have a stovetop. We renovated this area back, 6 years ago now, more than 6 years ago, and this floor so that I could actually function with a wheelchair in my house and not have to move. So part of that renovation was this kitchenette that we put in. And I spent quite a few months designing it, researching it, and trying to decide exactly what I wanted my kitchen to do and what I needed it to do and how I needed it to function. Counter height is 34 inches. We have the lowered counter height so that I can reach it in my wheelchair. Again, that's 34 inches. We got that from the ADA information. And then the other thing is the sink. We bought a shallow sink so that I can actually reach to do my dishes. Shallow sink with the drain in the middle, and then we put the faucet on the side instead of at the back. We put that on the side of the sink again, so that I can reach the handle and actually use the sink without stretching. I want to show you another aspect of my kitchen that I really like. I included, when I was designing it, a cutting board that slides out. There we go, one beautiful cutting board. I'm very happy with this. My custom created cutting board. I love it. And then I use this just to protect the wood and make cleanup a little bit easier for me. I figured that it would be best if we could show you how to actually function with this setup. And then you can tell whether or not it works for you or not. And I can tell you that after living with it for 6 years, it functions fairly well for me. I really actually do appreciate it. And after 6 years, I figured that I've also learned a few areas that need improvement. Now we'll move on with an example of how this layout with the sink works. If you have any questions about this or any of the layout, please put them in the comments below. This is me needing to do my dishes because they've been sitting for a few days. We'll be cleaning up all of this mess so that I actually can do the dishes. All right, so we can start by moving all the dishes to the side over there. So you can see I moved all of the cords and the laptop out of the way so that I actually have more counter space for the drying of the dishes. See, lots more counter space now. That's gone. And I moved all of my other dishes over to this side to make it easier to wash them. Now we go over here to the drawer above where my garbage and green bin are. That is where I keep my dish. There we go, on dish rack. Okay, so you can just flip this open like that. If you like any of these ideas or find them helpful, please click the thumbs up button below. You can put the dish rack right there, and it all works great. I want to show that this sink is actually but the least deep sink I could find, so that while I'm sitting in my chair, I can still reach the bottom and do my dishes without a problem. Okay, so this is my coffee area on that side, and generally where the dirty dishes start. And then I have the sink to do the dishes and the drying area over here. Now, the only issue I think that we have that I may want to change sometime in the future or rethink is that all of the clean dishes then belong back over on this side of my kitchen. I have my, this drawer is for the cutlery, as you can see. And down here is for my plates, bowls, and cups. All right, so there's me making suds in the sink. I'll turn off the water. I was gonna put this up and then I realized I didn't want to take a chance of having the phone slip into my dishwater. I just wanted to show you that yes, I've put the soap so that I can reach it to actually put it in the sink, which I did earlier. Okay, so that's that. And now I'm just going to take these. I'm gonna stick them in here. Spoons, etc. And then I can wash my dishes and stick them over here. I finished doing my dishes, so they're over there drying. There they go back over into these. So putting them away gives a little bit more work. Okay, now I will walk you through how I make coffee in the morning. And then I can come over here and grab a coffee mug that I like to use. I do have a great variety of coffee mugs based on all the different places I have traveled or people have traveled and brought me back coffee mugs from. And then over here, I can just spin this and get one of the reusable filters. I have my coffee mug, my coffee filter. Then I go over to this area of my kitchen and I open my coffee area. Now, as I said, I do have Keurig. I do have some compostable Keurig pods, but I'm not going to use that today. So I pull out my filters, my paper filters for this, stick them over here, go back over here, and then decide, okay, then I open this side and grab a coffee scoop. Next is actually making my coffee. Okay, so we take the coffee mug here, get it out of the way, and then we take the reusable filter. As I was editing this, I realized I was much more efficient making coffee when I wasn't actually videotaping it. From the cupboard, I grabbed the paper filter and the coffee scoop, leaving the box of coffee filters in the cupboard before moving over to actually make my coffee. So all I have to do is push this, and there is my coffee made. Okay, so while that brews, I just have to take the scoop, put it back in this cupboard, like so, and then similarly grab my coffee filters in this cupboard and put my coffee filters back. So it's all nice and cleaned up. There. And then my coffee will be there. And then I just have to flip, and I just flip over here, over here. Open my fridge so that you can see that it opens this way to make it easier for me to get in and out. Grab the milk, close the fridge. Close the fridge, grab the milk, back up. Put the milk up here, move that out of the way. Grab my coffee. And the milk. Perfect. Then go back over here to the fridge. Oops. Very hard to hold the camera while I'm doing all of this. Open the fridge. Put the milk back in the fridge. Milk in fridge. Close the door. And then I can grab my coffee. Go back over to my table. Now I'll show you my green bin and garbage area. So I take my coffee and just knock the coffee down a bit in it. And then I can just open this like this and nicely, easily throw that right into my green bin. Okay, so that works. Then we can close up the green bin and put it all away. Now I'll discuss how I use my soda stream to put cold water into the fridge. Okay, so here's how I go about filling my soda stream bottle. Okay, so first of all, you can pull this forward so that I can actually reach it. Do that, and then we grab the bottle, and then wait, I will actually move this out of the way a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing with the sink. And put it in the fridge. So I will turn my camera a little bit so you can see that part. And then make sure that's tight. Put it in the fridge. Just this so that it'll actually close. Turn back that up a little bit. Close my fridge. Give you a quick overview of my microwave, my toaster oven, and the outlets that we have put in my kitchen. Two other aspects of my kitchen setup that I want to point out has to do with the toaster oven and the microwave. Okay, so my toaster oven, I have a hot plate here. I like to keep the hot plate where I can reach it. Then I can move it over here with the toaster oven. I have the pan for the oven part, or just the toaster. I can reach that, pull that down. Is that I have the hot plate there, so that anything I pull out of there with the oven mitts, I can just put right here onto the hot plate and go from there. As for the microwave, I can heat up my coffee, or I can heat up some food from lunch. And again, it's right here. So you can see I can open that easily with my wheelchair. I can say, let's say I want to warm up some coffee. And again, this is difficult while I'm holding the phone, but grab my coffee mug, put it in the microwave, close it, set it, wait for it to beep. Okay. And then I can open that up again, grab whatever it is out of the microwave, assuming that it's warm, for my mug, and put it up there. And again, closing the microwave. Okay, and also here, below the microwave, this is the other part I really like about my kitchen. Okay, as you can see, there's space below the microwave. See, we have actually put in the charging cables for my phone and iPad, stuff like that. So that is actually plugged in up behind my microwave and then down so that it's easy to reach and is always plugged in. Now, because we only had one or two down here, and they're kind of in use all the time, and we have found that we actually have more devices to keep charging, we put an outlet up there, really for the toaster oven, but since it only took one, we had another one. And then as we realized we needed more and more things plugged in with these cords, we ended up buying a extension plug type thing. It was originally for actually cruising, but we found that it's so helpful. We've been using it here for plugs for all of our devices. Okay, the microwave itself is on a different outlet. We also put, okay, so when we did this, we actually left the outlet that's down here on the floor. This works well for charging my chair at night. Behind the coffee maker is another outlet, where the coffee maker is plugged into, and right now so is the charging platform for my toothbrush. We've managed to make good use of all of our outlets, and I'm quite happy that we actually put in 1, 2, 3 extra, maybe even 4 extra outlets, because there's obviously one for the fridge somewhere too. I hope you have found this video interesting and informative. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks for watching.